Hey guys, welcome to Gold Bowl, and today we are talking about top 10 Indians to watch out for in I-League 2017. So the I-League is just around the corner and it promises to be a tough affair as 10 teams from 9 cities fight for the coveted title with the best players around the country battling for the ultimatum. Gold Bowl brings to you the 10 Indian players you need to keep an eye on this Hero I-League. Number 1. CK Vineet. Vineet would be playing for Bengaluru FC and would be immensely instrumental to BFC's defense of the title as he would be the one for the lookout to receive the passes and convert them into goals. Vineet has pace and the vision to score goals in situations which are most unlikely and can prove a problem for the opposition's defense. His physique and height is also a factor which will allow him to receive the crosses and lofted balls from the either sides and be a menace for the oppositions in the box. Vineet has scored 7 goals for the Blues since 2013 and was the leading Indian top scorer in the recently concluded ISL, scoring 5 goals from the 6 matches for the Kerala Blasters. Number 2 is JJ Lal Peklua, the man who needs no introduction courtesy his wonderful performance in the last season of I-League and in the recent national team outings. JJ had a brilliant 2015-16 season, winning the ISL, the I-League, Federation Cup and the SAFF Suzuki Cup. His presence at the correct moment in the correct position allows him to slot in those useful goals in most unlikely occasions. His composure in the box would enable Sonny Norde and Katsumi Yusa play a more backward role and hold the midfield better, which would prove lethal for Mohan Bagan. JJ has been awarded the AIFF Player of the Year award and is surely high on confidence. At number 3 we have Keane Lewis. Keane has been an exciting prospect and the most talked player among the Indian football fans after an exploding stint in the ISL with the Delhi Dynamos. Keane Lewis with his twists and turns could be a worry for the opposition and Mohan Bagan can use him as a secret weapon. After spending 5 long years in USA, Keane Lewis is the next upcoming talent thanks to the extensive inclusion of him in the ISL this year. Mohan Bagan couldn't use him last year, but this year he can be a key goal poacher and maybe one of the most important part of the Mariners to drive them towards success. Number 4 is Eugene Lingdo, an engineering dropout and a key member of the Bengaluru FC midfield. He is one of the most versatile midfielders of India these days. His ability to score long ranges and play like a silent guardian and hold the midfield and as well as organize the defense can prove pivotal in BFC's title defense. Eugene can also play on either of the wings and has been handy in delivering crosses in. Eugene can prove essential in Roca's plan as he can lead the Spanish tiki-taka style of play by several patient build-ups. Eugene also has wonderful habit of track backing the opponents and can get the lost possession back for his team. At number 5 we have Thongsaim Hokip. Thongsaim Hokip, also known as Semboy Hokip, will be ready for an all-new challenge as he gets ready to ply his trade with East Bengal in this season's I-League. He is second Indian to score an ISL hat-trick. His beautiful finishing skills and pace obviously results in allowing East Bengal coach Trevor James Morgan more options on the attacking front. East Bengal have been active in the transfer market and Hokip is one of the many brilliant signings joining the Red and Gold Brigade this season. Hokip didn't got much playing time in this season's ISL and it would be interesting how he copes up with the pressure in Kolkata. Another player all set to play for East Bengal is Romeo Fernandes. Emerging from Goa, Romeo has come a long way. With brilliant performances with FC Goa during the all 3 seasons of ISL, East Bengal fans may have a treat to watch him in form in I-League if he gets the attacking berth. Romeo Fernandes' quick feet enables him to dribble past the defenders quicker than usual. A brilliant dancing feet and a vision also makes Romeo Fernandes as a surprise package. Romeo Fernandes often comes out as a super sub and can score anytime with his sudden burst of pace. At number 7 we have Mandarrao Desai. After the sad demise of Goan clubs, many Goan players were up for grabs across the country. Mandarrao Desai, the talented winger, was one of them and caught eyes of many. After a good ISL campaign, he is all set to play I-League with the defending champions Bengaluru FC. Mandar Rao Desai has the same techniques like Romeo Fernandes. He can play in some good crosses and also score goals himself with his quick feet, and can trouble the defenders with his improvisation, and is extremely vital in carrying out the offensives for Bengaluru. Anas Edathodika, the new face of Indian defence. After a brilliant ISL 2015 and 2016, he is all set to play for 4 times national champions Mohun Bagan. A strong, sturdy man with a fearless approach is all that the Mariners need to block the opposition in building up attacks. Anas Edathodika can use his light tackles and his fearless approach to thwart away many offensives and provide the other members the right platform to approach their gameplay, assuring that the back is safe. If he can form a good bonding with Eduardo Ferreira, life would be tough for the forwards who come up against the Mariners. At number 9, we have Jackie Chan Singh. In the quest to win the I-League, 3 times national champions East Bengal had added Telem Jackie Chan Singh to their roster in bid to boost up their ranks in the midfield and forward front. Jackie Chan Singh has the talent to cut inside and then outside and provide a follow-through for the forwards to slot the ball home. Jackie Chan, apart from providing low crosses, can do some of the goal poaching on his own. Jackie Chan would be instrumental as Kolkata Giants East Bengal look to end the long-time I-League drought in what could be the last season for the country's coveted club football league. Number 10, Thoy Singh. After a successful recent tenure with Bengaluru FC and Chennai FC, Thoy Singh gets ready for yet another season, but this time in the city of dreams with Mumbai FC. Thoy Singh, the strong centre midfielder, can also play as a winger and can hold the midfield like Hughinson. The versatile midfielder also can perform some one-touch look-up stuffs and can provide some good balls in for his teammates to capitalize on. Thoy Singh can also advance it a little bit and can attempt on goal for himself. With Santosh Kashyap at helm, Mumbai FC is expected to be a different outfit this time around. So, these were the 10 Indians you need to look out in this season's I-League. Oh wait, are we forgetting something? You guys may think so. And yes, we are talking about our Captain Fantastic. How can we forget about our leader Sunil Chhetri? Sunil Chhetri will play for champions Bengaluru FC yet again as he looks to seal the deal by winning 2 consecutive I-League titles. Chhetri is the man who needs absolutely no introduction to the Indian football fans. This man can do everything from coming all the way back to defend and going all out on attack. Look out for his mouth-watering free kicks as well. So these were the 11 Indians you need to keep an eye on this I-League. Make sure you like and share this video and subscribe to our channel to get freshly brewed content on sports by Goalbold. Also tell us if we have missed any Indian players who would be interesting to keep an eye on, and also which video you guys want next. Write below in the comment section. So this is Sagar signing off today. Thank you for watching the video. See you next time.